Morning, fellow Lasallians, and welcome to the fourth parallel session on the engaging technologies for engaging learning experiences in an online environment. Today, we will be introducing another game-based learning platform that we hope can be of help in making your classroom interactive or more interactive. I am Jo Marie Gapol, and I am with my partner, Sir Kilgon Itulye. Come and join us as we explore Jeopardylabs. Today's presentation is divided into two parts. The first one is when we will be presenting you a tutorial video on how to navigate Jeopardylabs, and the second part is when you will be navigating the online platform and make your own Jeopardy quiz. In doing this, you will be guided by Sir Kilgon and me. And then at the end of this session, participants will be able to first define Jeopardylabs, second, navigate the platform, third, discuss the different parts of the platform. Please be reminded that after the video tutorial, you will be making your own Jeopardy quiz, and please do not worry because we will be doing it together. So let us now watch this tutorial video.
Stop share seconds. Dayon. Asa ang slide? Ay, kaning. Mo ang slide, sir.
Good day, Lasallians. Today, we will be introducing another game-based learning platform that will make your online classroom more interactive. I am Jo Marie Gapol.
And I am Kilron Itulye.
Come and join us as we explore Jeopardylabs. Jeopardylabs is a game-based learning platform that makes it easy to create, deliver, and manage interactive competitions for your classroom.
Like quizzes, Jeopardylabs quizzes go beyond multiple choice. Teachers can use a variety of question types to make the learning experience more engaging and effective for their students. Technologies for engaging learning experiences in an online environment. Welcome to Jeopardylabs. Jeopardylabs is a game-based learning platform that makes it easy to create, deliver, and manage interactive competitions for your classroom. Teachers can use Jeopardylabs as an engaging class activity with unlimited questions in 6 subject areas. First of all, let us discuss what is Jeopardy. Jeopardy is a quiz game in which the players are given clues to guess the correct answers, and they will answer in a question form. Usually, the player's answer will begin in a phrase, what is or what are, followed by their answer. Traditionally, this is the format of Jeopardy. It is a TV game show, but due to technology, we can modify it and add it to our classes.
To start, you visit the site by typing in jeopardylabs.com. Once you are on the site, there will be 2 options. It's either you create a Jeopardy game or find a Jeopardy game. Let us start with the Find Jeopardy option. So if you choose the Find Jeopardy option, you will see ready-made Jeopardy game that you can make use of. And then there are several categories that you can choose. Now let us try to create the Jeopardy game. So in creating a Jeopardy game, you will be asked to make a password.
The password is important because once you decide to edit the Jeopardy game that you have created, you will be asked to type in the password that you created. Now, for this tutorial, let's have 12345 6 as your password, then click the Start a Building button. Once this page would appear, you will be asked to enter the title of your Jeopardy game, and you will also see columns wherein the topmost cell of each column is where you will indicate the category name, and the rows is where you will specify as to the number of points that the students could get once they will have the correct answer. So for this tutorial, we'll have biological classes. And then first category is yung mammals. Second category, reptiles. Third category, amphibians. Fourth category, birds. And insects for the last category. For the scores, let's have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Take note that the number of points indicates the level of difficulty. To input your clues and correct responses, all you have to do is click the box and this dialog box would appear, wherein you will be asked to type the question prompt and the correct response. Take note that it's traditional in Jeopardy to phrase this as a statement. For example, largest land mammal. And for the correct response, it is traditionally phrased as a question and should start with what is or what are. For example, what is elephant? Please do the same with the other boxes until you complete the Jeopardy. Take note that the higher the score is, the more difficult it is. So once you're done with all the items, this is how your Jeopardy game would look like. It is also possible to make corrections if ever you'll see errors in the Jeopardy. After finishing the Jeopardy, all you have to do is just to click the Save and Finish button. Once you click the Save and Finish button, this dialog box would appear that tells you that your game was saved. Bookmark this page or email it to yourself so you can access it later. To play, select the number of teams and click Start. If you need to make edits, use the edit link below. And then you can also edit the team names. For example, for this tutorial, let's have Team 1 as Team Green, Team 2 as a Team Red, and then Team 3 as Team Yellow. After, allow your students to choose a category and the number of points that they would like to answer. So for this tutorial, let's have the first category, 4 points, mammals. The only flying mammal, and then the correct response for this is what is bad. So for example, if Team Red would get the correct answer, all you have to do is just to click the plus button for them to have the 4 points. And then let's have the second example under bird category, group of crows. The response for that is what is murder. And since yellow or Team Yellow got the correct answer, so that's the time that you'll have to press the minus button to indicate that they got the wrong answer. Therefore, they'll have a deduction of 8 points. And just do the same with the other items until you'll be able to finish your Jeopardy game. So that would be all for Jeopardy Labs. Thank you for listening.
Okay, do not worry because we will be making our Jeopardy quiz together, of course, with the guidance of Sir Kilron. So please, to start, kindly go to jeopardylabs.com.
Nakunay mo.
All right, so Sir Kilron will now be sharing his screen. So you will all be guided in making your Jeopardy quiz because after that, we will be calling somebody who would like to volunteer to perhaps share their Jeopardy quiz that they have created.
So, muli maganda pang lahat. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. So ngayon mag-share po kung paano nga ba talaga i-navigate yung ating Jeopardy Lab. So, share ko po muna yung screen ko before tayo magsisimula. So ngayon po, upang mapunta tayo sa Jeopardy na website, ay type po natin yung jeopardylabs.com. GEOPARDYLABS.com. So, maaari pong sumunod kayo sa instructions upang madahan-dahan po nating magawa ang inyong Jeopardy. So ngayon po, ito po yung homepage ng Jeopardy Lab. So gaya po nung nasabi sa ating maikling tutorial video, maaari po kayong pumili ng Find a Jeopardy game kung saan nandito po yung iba't ibang mga Jeopardy game na nabuo. Ngunit para sa tutorial po natin ngayong umaga, ay gagawa po tayo ng isang panibagong Jeopardy. So click mo po natin ang Create a Jeopardy Game. At kapag na-click na po natin, magpa-prompt po ito na gagawa na tayo ng password. Ang advantage po kasi ng Jeopardy Labs ay hindi na ito kailangan ng panibagong account. Maaari kang gumawa at makalikha na isang Jeopardy kahit hindi ka mag-login. Ang kailangan mo lang ay gumawa ng isang password. At para sa activity po ito ay gagawa tayo ng password na simple lamang 1, 2, 3, 4 para hindi tayo mahirapan. So huwag niyo pong kalimutan ng password sapagkat dahil wala tayong account, kung hahanapin po natin sa susunod na pagkakataon ng ating ginawang Jeopardy, ito po yung password na i-input natin para mahanap natin muli ang ating Jeopardy. So pagkatapos po ng password, ay click lang ang Start Building. So ito po yung ating parang default na format ng Jeopardy. Kung napapansin nyo, may white na dialog box sa itaas. So may option dyan na add row and add column. Ngunit hindi po tayo makaka-add row and add column kung hindi tayo magsusubscribe sa Jeopardy. So ito lang po talaga ang given na parang free para sa Jeopardy. And siguro enough naman po ito upang magamit natin sa ating mga klase. So ngayon, lalagay po tayo ng title. So sa inyong mga screen, sa mga laptops or desktop niyo dyan, maaari po kayong gumawa ng kahit anong paksa. So or topic. So para sa topic ko po na halimbawa, ay magpapaksa po ako ukol sa panitikan. At mapapansin po natin, may default na 5 category sa mga column. So 1, 2, 3, 4, at 5 category po ang ating default. Ngunit hindi necessary na kailangan nating punuin ang mga ito. So maaari lang gumamit tayo ng 2 or maaaring gumamit ng 3. Para sa halimbawang Jeopardy po na gagawin natin, ay gagamit lamang ako ng 3. So unang halimbawang category ko ay, dahil panitikan, ito ay isang tula. Pangalawang kategori ko naman ay maikling kwento. At ang pangatlong halimbawang kategori ko ay ang nobela. So kung 3 yung gagamitin ko, ay hindi ko na kailangan punuan o sulatan itong 2 sapagkat kung magpe-present tayo mamaya, mawawala na po ito automatically. Kung ano yung pong i-input natin, yun lang po yung lalabas. So next naman po, kasi napakalaki yung points, kung napapansin nyo, ito yung default na scores. So maaari din natin i-edit. So for example, gusto ko lang na 2 points ang first na row. Next naman ay 3 points. Next ay 4 points. And pagkatapos ay 5 points. So hindi ko na po bibigyan ng pang-5 row sapagkat maaari pong maging sobrang dami na. Ito po yung magiging mukha ng semi-completed natin na Jeopardy. At kung magsisimula na po tayong mag-input ng mga tanong, ay i-click lang natin yung box na kung saan gusto natin ilagay yung questions natin and yung worth na points niya. So for example, dito sa box ng tula, worth 2 points. So ito po yung lalabas na dialog box. So sa kaliwa po, ayan yung question natin and sa kanan ay ang sagot. Gaya ng nabanggit kanina, ang Jeopardy ay based sa isang laro na or TV show. So upang siguro maaring may ilang mga guro or may ilang mga estudyante na hindi familiar sa Jeopardy na laro. Kaya maaari nating ma-modify ito at hindi natin sundin yung parang traditional talaga na Jeopardy. Kaya maaari tayong gumawa ng question form talaga. So halimbawa ay ang ita-type ko na tanong. So ano ang sukat ng isang haiku? And question form. So hindi tayo sumunod sapagkat gusto lang natin ma-modify upang mas maging familiar sa atin yung laro or yung platform natin ito. So ang magiging sagot nito ay 5, 7, 5. Click lang yung continue at lalabas na po yung ating sagot at kapag i-hover natin yung mouse, lalabas yung tanong, then lalabas yung sagot. So next naman po, halimbawa, ay dito sa maikling kwento. So another question na worth 2 points po. So pangalawang halimbawa naman po, sino ang ama ng maikling kwentong Tagalog? Ayan po ating tanong, then sa kabila naman po ay ang sagot. Si Gracias Sario. Kaya dyan po, maaari niyo pong madahan-dahang punan ang iba't ibang mga box upang magtatawag tayo mamaya ng iilang mga volunteers upang maibahagi ang kanilang ginawang Jeopardy. So kapag na-fill out niyo po ang lahat ng ito, ang mukha po ng ating almost completed na talaga na Jeopardy ay magiging ganito po. So ito po yung na prepared na namin na Jeopardy na ginawa. So kung napapansin niyo po, 2 points ay ito, ang 3 points ay ang column na ito, 4 points and 5 points. So mas mataas yung puntos, mas medyo komplikado or mahirap yung tanong. So i-double check lang po natin lahat-lahat ng mga ito before natin i-click ang save and finish dito sa kanang bahagi. So kapag okay na lahat, check na pong lahat, click lang po natin ang save and finish. So habang nagtatype, bibigyan ko po namin kayo ng siguro at least 2 or 3 minutes para matapos po ang inyong ginagawa na Jeopardy. So maaari po yung madahan-dahan kahit at least pangalawang row lang po yung gagawan nyo ng tanong at kung ilan po yung ginawa nyong category. So may 3 minutes po kayo upang matapos ang halimbawang ginagawa nyo pong Jeopardy. Uulitin ko po, kahit hindi po natin kumpletuhin lahat yung tanong, maaari pong iilan lamang, at least makagawa po tayo ng halimbawa na Jeopardy upang kung sakasakaling matawag mamaya, ay maipresent natin ang ating nagawang Jeopardy. May 2 minuto na lang po kayong natitira.
Sir,
Yes po.
kung mag-multiple choice, pwede?
Maaari pong maging mahirap, ma'am, kung magmo-multiple choice sapagkat ang binibigay lang po kasi ng Jeopardy na option is isang sagot lang po bawat tanong. So, yan po yung naka-indicate po sa bawat box po kasi. may 1 minuto na lang pong natitira. At naubos na po yung oras natin. Naway natapos nyo ang kahit iilan man lang sa inyong ginawang Jeopardy. So double check po natin lahat at pagkatapos ay click po natin ang save and finish dito sa kanang bahagi po. Kapag i-click po natin ang save and finish, automatically masisave po natin yung ating ginawang Jeopardy. So click save and finish at lalabas po ang dialog box na nasa kulay yellow. So binibigay dyan na kung maaari ay i-save natin yung link, eto po sa itaas. Kung gusto nating mahanap muli, i-edit muli, or gamitin muli ang ating ginawang Jeopardy. So, click lang po natin or highlight natin yung taas, then i-copy and i-save lang po natin ang link na ito para sa future na gamit po natin. So, ngayon, may option po tayo dito na gumawa ng ilang team. So, maaring isang team lang, maaring 2 hanggang ilang team yung gusto mo, depende sa kung gaano kalaki yung klase. So, pagkatapos po niyan na maset ako ilang team, halimbawa po dito ay 3 team lang po yung ginamit natin. So, click lang po ng start. So, yan po ang magiging mukha ng ating Jeopardy. So, maaari din po nating ma-edit yung team. For example po, yung team 1, maaari natin gawing pangkat A. Next naman po, yung team 2, pangkat B. And ang team 3 ay ang pangkat C. So, depende po sa iyo kung sino yung una at pipili po sila ng category at points po na pipiliin nilang tanong. So, for example, si pangkat A po yung una. Pipili po siya ng kategoring tula na worth 4 points. So, kung gusto niyo po, ay i-click niyo po ang worth 4 points. So, may ilang segundo lang po sila upang masagot ang tanong na ito. For example, pag click ko po, lalabas po yung question. So, ito ang kakayahan ng mga manunulat na umiiwas sa nakasanayang anyo ng tula. So, after siguro 3 seconds, 5 seconds, ay sasagot si pangkat A. At ang tamang sagot, sasabihin niya ang sagot niya, at click lang po natin yung spacebar para lumabas yung tamang sagot. So, click spacebar, lalabas po yung tamang sagot na poetic license. Ipagpalagay natin na tama si pangkat A, at paalala po, worth 4 points po ang tanong na ito. So, click lang plus. So, mapupunta sa pangkat A ang 4 points. So, click na din natin yung escape para bumalik tayo sa homepage ng ating ginawang Jeopardy. So, unavailable na po yung 4 points kasi nasagutan na po ito. So, next naman po, si pangkat A pa rin sapagkat siya yung kumuha ng tamang sagot. So, pipili siya ng nobela na worth 2 points. So, click natin yung 2 points. Then, pagka-click natin, ay lalabas yung tanong. Ngunit, naabutan ng time limit si pangkat A kaya nag-steal si pangkat B. Sumagot si pangkat B, ngunit mali ang kanyang sagot sapagkat ang tama dapat ay nobelang romansa. Kaya click natin yung minus points. So nagkaroon na ngayon ng -2. Babawi at babawi si pangkat B. So balik tayo sa ating homepage. And lastly, last na halimbawa siguro po ay sa maikling kwento, click po natin yung 5 points. And si pangkat B ang pumili ito sapagkat siya yung huling nagpili ng worth 2 points sa nobela. So click natin yung 5 points. Then itong tanong ay medyo mahirap-hirap sapagkat, paalala po, mas malaki yung puntos, mas mahirap yung tanong. So halimbawang tanong, ano ang pinakaunang maikling kwentong Filipino na nanalo ng Palangka Award at sino ang sumulat nito? So lalabas ang tamang sagot kapag click natin yung spacebar. Then ipagpalagay natin na tumama si pangkat B, kwento ni Mabuti ni Genoveva Edroza Matute. Click yung plus points So magiging 3 na sapagkat may negative 2 sila kanina. So yun po yung magiging daloy ng ating Jeopardy Labs at kung matatapos niyo po lahat, ay maaari na pong magtapos ang inyong Jeopardy. So yun lamang po para sa ating maikling tutorial ngayong umaga.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Kilron. Now, sinong gustong mag-volunteer na ipresenta ang kanilang nagawang Jeopardy quiz? Meron pa? Or shall we be calling randomly? Or basig? Who would like to volunteer?
Or baka may mga tanong pa po sila, sir. So maaari po natin mag-entertain muna before siguro sila inihahanda nila ang kanilang tanong. So may mga tanong po ba, questions, or may mga medyo nalito sa bahaging iyon? So si Brother Vince, magandang
Sir,
umaga po.
question po. Magandang umaga, Sir Kilron. In the Jeopardy game, no, in the TV show, they have buzzers. No, but of course, in our class, we don't have buzzers. How do we do that in the synchronous class po ba? We just direct na group 1 starts, no, and then when they answer, for example, embedded po, embedded po ba ang timer or we just set our own timer for the game?
Yes, brother. So, thank you po sa tanong, brother. So, wala po kasing buzzer sa Jeopardy. So, ang ginagawa po namin, if ever, kung sakasakali po talagang maraming estudyante, ay mag-grupo po tayo prior tayo magsisimula ng TOA. Then, may click hand naman po na raise hand option. So, if ever, nag-groupings natin sila, then may leader po sila. So, yung leader na lang po natin yung magbabasahan kung ang grupong iyon ay yung magtataas. Then, sakasakali pong may time limit po talaga tayo, mahal tayong mag-set na lang po ng sariling time limit kasi wala pong naka-embed na ilang segundo o ilang minuto yung ibibigay natin sa mga estudyante po.
I think that's a bit fair, sir. Even for steal, no, for example, si pangkat A ang nag-raise hand una for picking, for example, 4 points for this category. Pero wala sila nakatubag. So si pangkat B or C can just raise hand, meaning that's the steal for them. Yun, sige, sige. Thank you.
Thank you po, brother.
Again, thank you so much, sir. Again, let me just emphasize, the number of minutes or seconds will always depend on the teacher. So, for example, if you would want to give the students 10 seconds or 15 seconds in answering the question, you may. Depende ra gid na siya sa inyo. As long and kung how long will you give the students like number of seconds before they would have or give their answers. By the way, ang kanisya, it's either you can embed this sa Canvas or pwede ra nga during your TOA is i-share screen ra ninyo. So pwede ra nga direct sa jeopardylabs.com or pwede nga i-embed ninyo siya sa inyo ang Canvas accounts. Yes, Brother James.
Sorry, active. How do we? Can you show us also, sir, how to embed sa Canvas?
Yes.
Thank
Sir,
you.
Yes, brother. So, kung mag-embed po tayo sa Canvas, wala po kasi talagang hindi supported sa Canvas po talaga itong Jeopardy. So, kung gagawin po natin, later po kasi sana, may mga HTML po na maaari nating magamit upang ma-embed sa Canvas. So, siguro, matatakal din po kasi parang afternoon session po kasi yung HTML. So baka kasi mahirapan po yung ibang mga teachers po, brother.
It's alright, sir.
So sa mga hindi po familiar, may mga codes po kasi na maaari natin gamitin. Then i-edit lang po natin, ilagay natin yung link. Diba sabi ko po kanina yung i-save natin yung link sa ating ginawang Jeopardy. So ma-HTML po na prepared para ma-embed po natin iba't ibang mga websites. Copy-paste na lang po natin, i-edit natin yung HTML na sinabi ko, then lalabas po yan sa ating Canvas page na ginawa specifically para sa ating Jeopardy na ginawa ko. So ready na siguro ang lahat? May mga questions pa po ba? At kung wala na ay magtatawag po si Sir Joe Marie ng mga volunteers or maaring magbahagi ng kanilang nagawang Jeopardy. So magka-cancel lang po ako ng aking sharing sa presentation.
Yes, Sir Romeo.
Good morning, teachers. Good morning, Sir Jomar. Sir, good morning, Sir Kelron. So I'll volunteer to show the Jeopardy that I
Wow,
made.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So actually, this one is much more in the chemistry. So there is the name of the compound, and the student will actually guess of what is the chemical formula of that compound.
So
Let
dahil
me share my-
nag-volunteer ka, sir, may free coffee ka mamaya.
Sana all.
Starbucks, ha?
Okay, is my screen now visible, teachers?
Hindi pa po,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yeah,
Ayan, showing na.
Okay, so I named this category, What Am I? So if the students will wish, so there are actually two teams here, and the student will, team one will raise the hand and will choose the number four for the first column. Then I just have to click this one. And the question here is sodium chloride. Then the student will actually guess what is the chemical formula of sodium chloride. So that's the time if the student can actually get the correct answer, and I'm gonna reveal the answer. So it's NaCl, and that's the time they will receive 4 points. And after that one, I'm going to escape so that other teams also can answer. So see, for example, they would choose column 2 for 6 points. Let me click this one, and we have here potassium chloride. Then the student will actually guess what is the chemical formula of potassium chloride. Then we have KCl. Then that would mean that this team will receive 6 points. And so much for that. So I actually have made 2 columns only, and the rest are the same, having chemical name and the chemical formula of that certain compound. That's all.
Thank you very much, Sir Romeo. Yes, Miss Lizelle.
Good morning, everyone. I'm from Con Department. Actually, we are more on virtual phase or virtual class with our students because in the nursing, we are more on focus with the procedure or nursing procedures. But I would like to share and I would like to try the Jeopardy also, if it's correct. Let me present it. Okay, I will start now. I will choose 3 teams. So I entitled this one as nursing procedure. So I have 3 columns: the hand washing, vital signs, and sputum specimen collection. So if example, the team 1 would first answer and choose from here in the in hand washing, they choose the 3 points question. Then if I'm going to click that one, what to do with long sleeves before hand washing. And then if they would answer example, the correct answer for that is rolling your sleeves. So I'm going to give the team 1 their score. So 3 for that since it's correct. And then escape. For the next question, if the team 3 has pwede man po kita mo yung ko answer, no, since wala tay button, so pwede kita ang mo choose for the question, and then sila lang mag-unahan kung kinsa ang gusto mo answer. So example, if I'm going to choose example this one, the sputum, what to give to your patient after getting the sputum. And then if the team 3 is the first one who raises their hand, and then they're going to answer, provide mouthwash and water to gargle for your patient. So I would give the score for that as 3 to the team 3. So example, if wrong po ang ilahang answer, so I could, unsa may ihatag ana sir, 0 or automatic 0? Manual na kita mo yung give?
Yeah, you just have to click the minus sign, ma'am.
So the negative sign.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they given the wrong answer, so I'll click the negative sign. and then wala sila answer. Pero kung example, kung naka-check na sila before sa ilang answer, negative lang para ma-minus ang ilang score. Okay. Okay. Example, if correct ang ilang get, and then that's it.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Lizelle. Ma'am Star sent a message. No, I've tried embedding the game in my Canvas po using this link. So, si Ma'am nag-send siya og link sa in-call messages na you can actually make use of this link in the embedding your Canvas, embedding the Jeopardylabs in your Canvas account. Thank you, Ma'am.
Then regarding po sa nasabi ni Ma'am Lizelle, so kanina po dahil siya sabi niya po ay siya yung pipili ng questions para sa students. Pwede po talaga tayong i-modify lahat ng instructions basta i-make clear po natin sa mga estudyante kung ano yung gagawin nila. Kasi bakante, wala po talagang problema kung paano niyo po patatakbuhin yung Jeopardy. Basta't malinaw po yung instructions, i-modify natin, bali-baliin po natin yung mga pamamaraan, basta't malinaw lang po talaga para sa mga estudyante. Salamat po.
Thank you.
So wala na po bang magbabahagi ng kanang nagawang Jeopardy?
Ma'am Star.
Good morning po, teachers. Good morning, sir. What I made po is regarding bio, since I'm also teaching bio po. And same with Sir Romeo, I also just made 2 columns for my Jeopardy game. But mine, I did not actually put themes since I embedded it in Canvas, but I'll try having it in 3 themes. So I'll be sharing mine po. Here po, I categorize them. I hope nga makarara akong screen. I categorize them based on our 3 topics, which would be about loss of inheritance, genetic code, and recombinant DNA. So for the first column, I started with 5 points, the easy questions, and then the second column would be the difficult ones. So I've put it into 10 questions. So if ever that the groups will try to choose between these 3 questions here, like for example, if they're going to choose between this first question, so since there is no multiple choice, sir, diba, they are just going to answer one man option. So I just put there na lang the option as to like what is the genotype of a inana siya nga question, and since they can represent different letters man, so I just specify lang nga unsa nga letter ilang gamiton, so they can choose from this one. And then if ever nga they have to choose this, so kani siya, sir, kay I believe answer nila even though it's very long, the thread is very long, and since there's only one option and there's only one answer, I believe they can also answer this one. Okay. Tama na siya. Wala siya ako nahimo so far po.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, pwede po siya nga if you would like your to give your students options, you can actually do that. I-edit lang niyo, isumpay lang ninyo sa inyo ang questions nga gi-provide, so you can actually do that.
Then, may i-share po ako na screen if ever gusto niyo pong makita kung ano yung magiging mukha ng Jeopardy sa loob ng canvas po natin. So, saglit lang po at ibabahagi ko po kung ano yung magiging mukha ng ating Jeopardy. So, nakikita na po ba yung share?
Yes, sir. Sharing na.
Yun. So, kung napapansin po natin, ito po yung ating canvas na account. So, sa sandbox ko po ginawa. So, halimbawa po ay na-embed nyo po dito, ay ito po yung magiging mukha. So, maaari pong maging advantage at disadvantage po kapag in-embed po natin ng maaga. So, maaring ma-explore ng student yung ating Jeopardy sapagkat wala po tayong option na i-restrict yung student sa pag-access. So, mas mainam po siguro na after natin ginamit yung ating Jeopardy, ay tsaka po natin i-post or i-embed natin sa Canvas. For example po, ito po yung yung student view. So, ito po yung magiging mukha ng Jeopardy. Pasensya, hindi po pala siya makita kasi
Okay.
Ito lang po yung magiging mukha ng Jeopardy natin sa loob ng canvas. Same lang po sa ginawa kanina. So, maaari kasing may access yung mga students. So, mas better po talaga na after natin ginamit yung Jeopardy, i-post natin pagkatapos na sa ating canvas page.
Okay, so I guess wala na yung mag-share. And again, before we end, we would like to thank everyone for your participation and for joining this session. We hope na you were able to learn something from us. And before we end, we just would like to present this to you so that you will be reminded for this afternoon's session. Okay, so first, the afternoon session will begin at exactly 1 p.m. with Dr. Carousel's plenary session. Please be on time. And then number two, day 2 midday login will open during lunch break and will close at exactly 1:30 p.m. So you can access the attendance using the link provided on your screen. And then the sign-up sheet for parallel session 5 is also provided on your screen and is still open for those who haven't registered yet. So on a shop. So please register if you have not yet registered for a session or for a room this afternoon, so you can actually access the sign-up sheet using the link provided on your screen. Okay, so if there are no more questions, that would be all for today. Thank you for joining and participating this session. We hope that you have learned something from us. That would live Jesus in our hearts forever. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, and please be reminded of this afternoon's session.
Thank you po everyone!